Welcome back to the channel. Stop Killing Games is almost at 1.4 million. Come on, 9,123 more, and we're at 1.4 million. You guys have to help out, okay? Go sign the Stop Killing Games petition. We're so close to 1.4 million, and again, we want to have that buffer zone. It'll be great. Go do it. Piratesoftware. I can't help it. I swear the last 10 videos have been about this guy. He just doesn't shut up, and everything that comes out of his mouth is a lie, right? So Piratesoftware, you may have heard this. It's called FRIDGEGATE, all right? We're just gonna jump right into it, all right? We did our little spiel on Stop Killing Games. Boom. Can hardbound run on a smart fridge? You may have heard about this, but Piratesoftware was very adamant that his game ran on a smart fridge, right? Someone in Livestream Fails made a little compilation, so we're gonna use it because I'm lazy and this is already there. Great. According to Game Dev's Piratesoftware, Jason Hall, the game literally runs on a smart fridge. This link right here.
Literally runs on a smart fridge. That is
Literally runs on a smart fridge. Literal is a very strong word that has meaning, alright? He'll also show a video of it running on a smart fridge. Let's watch the video, right? And I want you to keep a close eye on things.
Yeah, runs on a smart fridge? Yeah, who here has not seen the smart fridge video?
First off, this right here is a ban counter. He's banned 1,024 people on that stream alone. Like, this guy is such a pathetic loser. If you type SKG, banned. If you type Monogem, banned. If you type Automana, banned, right? Like, you can get banned for... You can actually get banned. We'll see that later if I remember to show you guys. You can actually get banned if you're coding Jesus and you're trying to reach out before dropping a video. Something which Tor complained about as well. Weird. Weird how that works, right? So, he's already banned 1,000 people that day, that stream. This is how he gets to, oh, we get tens of thousands of death threats, guys. Like, no, dude, someone types SKG in your chat, immediate ban. Someone types Monogem in your chat, immediate ban. That's not harassment, alright? That's just the internet being the internet and laughing at you for being an imbecile, okay? If you can't take that, maybe you shouldn't be on the internet. I'm just gonna print that out right there.
We'll watch it again for the 50th time today.
For the 50th time today. Again, I want you to keep in mind, this guy watched the video that he is using as proof that it runs on a fridge at least 50 times, okay? He's watched it so many times that he really should pick up on these things. Let's watch it.
If you get Hardbound working on a smart fridge, I will send you a challenge. Game again. On. Do the roar. Do the roar, Chin. Do the roar. It's becoming a meme? Should be. Again.
It is becoming a meme, but not for the reasons you wanted to, my friends. The only reason it's becoming a meme is because you just can't stop being an imbecile, okay? Great for people like me, right? It's absolutely hilarious. I will make content about it. I will enjoy myself as much as I possibly can. There's enough existential dread in the world that we can laugh about an imbecile on the internet being a narcissistic you know what I mean, right? I was gonna go down a little bit of a insult spree, but we'll keep it chill. We're having fun anyway, right? Again, this guy watched this clip 50 times on his stream, right? By his own admission. That's a laptop. That's a Raspberry Pi, which is often used as a networking device. Why would you need that?
Did he get the coin? Yes. I believe he's the only person in the world that has 2 outside of me.
He has to get that in, right? I've got 2 coins, guys. He's the only person I've seen in the world outside of me outside of me, right? Me. The guy just can't stop, bro. Like even when he's trying to prove something and uses a video that completely disproves what he says, I might add, because he's okay. See, here's the thing, right? We'll get through the video. I really want to talk about this, okay? Because I know how this works. I spent years in school. I know how this works, all right? And you know how this works too. But your brain, or at least your brain knows. But you might not have thought about it that closely, because who gives a fuck, right? But anyone that even remotely knows how a computer works will know what is going on in this video, and will know what what Jason said is complete horseshit, and he's lying. Or he's so extremely incompetent that this 20-year developer doesn't know how the machine he's worked most of his life on works.
Brother.
Here's the important part. This part right here. We'll get a screenshot of it soon, so I don't have to we don't have to squint, right? We can read what it says. But this is a dead giveaway. If the laptop and the Raspberry Pi in networking mode wasn't already a massive dead giveaway.
This is cinema? Yes.
It is true, again. It is cinema, but again, not in the way you wanted to, buddy. Like, I honestly, I am starting to believe he might actually be brain dead and incompetent as fuck at his job. Because how, in God's name, you thought this video backed up your statement blows my mind. You have to be lying to yourself, right? Like, there's no way a 20-year guy who worked for Blizzard doesn't know how the output of a computer works. There's zero chance. Like, he has to be a malicious liar in this case, in my opinion, right? There's only 2 options here. Malicious liar or insanely incompetent. And I don't think even Jason Hall is that incompetent. So we now see this game running, foreshadowing, on a smart fridge screen.
There's that same lighting system. So no, I don't need to update the performance. I need to keep writing so I can finish my game. Thanks, though.
And he's such his ego. Thanks, though. Bro, you just showed exactly why you're lying. You stupid imbecile. You egotistical maniac, bro. Like, it's absolutely fucking crazy. Here's the thing, right? Here's the screenshot of the smart fridge's screen showing exactly what is happening. It's calling hard bridge, which assumably is the Raspberry Pi. And notice it says bridge. It says bridge for a reason. The smart fridge is not running the game. The laptop is running the game. It connects to the smart fridge and is using the touchscreen and the screen as the output for the game. I'll make it different. I'll make it easier if you don't understand that much, right? And pretty much everyone understands this, right? Including, I have to believe, Thor. Like, I cannot believe he's this brain dead. I honestly think it's malicious and he's just straight up lying, right? But what is happening here is he's connecting to the Raspberry Pi with the Wi-Fi, which you can tell, right? Connecting to Wi-Fi direct, target found, and then the internal IP address with port number. Connecting to Samsung Family Hub, IP address with port number. This is the fridge with the screen. Waiting for response, okay. Basic communication, okay. Bandwidth, okay. File system access, okay. File system access, very important because it accesses file systems on the fucking laptop because it is not running on the smart fridge. If you plug, and here's the simplified version, if you plug a PlayStation into your TV, is your TV now running the games on the PlayStation? No, motherfucker. Your TV is just giving you the visual representation of what your PlayStation is running. His game is running on a gaming laptop, and it's being outputted on a screen, on a smart fridge. So he's just straight up 100 million% lying here. Because, like I said, I cannot believe that he doesn't know this, right? After 20 years in the industry, guys, you should know the most basic thing about the computer that you work on, okay? Like, and apparently, according to what I now have to believe, have to take away from him being such an imbecile, that he shows the exact opposite of of evidence that backs him up. Like, it's evidence that backs us up and backs him, literally directly contradicts what he is saying. Which, ironically, he did that on the Twitter thing as well, right? He harped on the fact that when you bring government in, it's gonna get crazy and murky and this and that. And then when he posts on the Twitter for Ross Stop Killing Games, he added a link and said, "This guy explains it better than me. You should read it." And in that link, sorry, the guy that was explaining it better than Tor was demolishing Tor's entire argument, because he was saying the laws are already there and are extremely clear. So if you think the laws are murky, then you're a complete imbecile. So even the link that he posted himself on Twitter directly contradicted him. The video that he now uses to show us, oh, it runs on a smart fridge, guys, directly contradicts and directly gives evidence to the opposite of that. It is not running on a smart fridge. It is running on a laptop connected to a Raspberry Pi as a networking device, and the smart fridge is connecting to said Raspberry Pi and outputting the fucking screen, and that's it. It's a glorified monitor, okay? Like I said, if you plug a PlayStation into your smart TV is all of a sudden not running God of War, alright? It's still being ran by the PlayStation. And I swear to God, this imbecile knows this, so he's just being a malicious liar right here. Completely utter fraud, in my opinion. It gets better though, because of course, he responded to this entire call out, right? And here's that call out, that response. Streets made the fridge video, and he's a silly wizard at things. I don't know how he accomplished it, and frankly, it doesn't matter to me. Oh, well, it mattered to you when you try to use it to back your arguments over 50 times by your own account. Thank you. Like, bro, you're such a fucking loser, dude. Like, it's absolutely hilarious how much of a loser you are, and you think you can't lose, which makes it all the more hilarious, right? Like, he's taking L after L after L, and he's doubling, tripling, quadrupling down, and he just keeps on losing and giving us content, right? The point of the conversation is that Hardbound is performant and will run on basically anything. No, that's not what you said. Since Hardbound can run on Android devices, Windows, Mac, and Linux on basically no resources, none of this really matters. Well, it doesn't run on no resources because the smart fridge can't run it. It can only output it, right? It's just some weird debunked Tor chain that's become obsessive. Well, no, it's not. It's because you can't shut the fuck up. There's only 5 words that we want from you. I was wrong, I'm sorry. If you had said that, everything would be fine. But you're such an egotistical narcissist, you cannot say that, right? You have to double down, you have to triple down. You have to move goalposts when you yourself post the evidence that contradicts what you yourself are claiming. Like, you can't script this, dude. You cannot script how moronic this guy is. He makes a claim, and then on the regular shows you the evidence to the contrary, and tries to use that as backup to his claim. You cannot make that shit up, dude. Like, holy shit. On the one hand, I'm actually starting to think he might be so incompetent that he didn't realize at all what was happening in that video, right? He might actually be this fucking dumb. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and say he isn't that dumb, but that makes him a malicious liar. So, which one is it, bro? You have to pick one. You're either completely brain dead, or you're being a malicious liar in this case. None of the options are good, I know, but you're gonna have to pick one at some point, right? He will never pick one because he's an egotistical narcissist. He'll just quadruple down, right, and move the goalposts again, and in such a way that he thinks he's still right, because that is the type of personality he is, right? He cannot help himself. It's like it's mandatory to him. You know what I mean? Like. And it's just some weird. Here he's again. Like, oh, I'm such a victim, guys. Wah, wah. I'm getting criticized online because I'm an imbecile, and I prove myself wrong the whole time, and then use it, but try to use it as evidence for my for my rightness. Like, okay, dude, okay, stop it, right? Just do your little streams and stop talking. Stop acting like you know what's up, because you're such an imbecile. You're routinely the own cause of your demise. Like, I mean, don't stop talking, right? Because I'll be making videos on it. I don't give a fuck, right? I'll make content out of your ass until no one watches it anymore. You know, what the hell do I care? But maybe for your own sanity, maybe stop. Get some help, you know? Go talk to Dr. K again, and this time listen to what he has to say, because clearly you didn't last time. Thanks so much for hanging out. Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Follow me on kick.com/Pirage, twitch.tv/Pirage, or at Randy O'Brien with an A. O'Brien with an A on X. Thanks so much. Peace.